Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And, whoo! This hat does not go with, I'm just taking hat. There you go, it's just the gray, dreary winter look today with me, Manic Mark. And I don't actually feely. Why? Because I have an Angry Orchard cinnamon apple cider, hard, of the hard variety. Oh my God, that's good. I'm here today with stories and just a very small stack of records. Once again, Half Price Books didn't cough up the goods. And I haven't had time to go anywhere, really. Why? Because I've been working. I've been doing the build-up for like 3 weeks now, 4 weeks, tearing down dinosaurs and building up the Princess Diana show. That's right, Princess Diana. You know, the princess from across the way there, the ocean, okay? It's been going all over the place for 10 years, and the last stop is here in Cincinnati. And because they want all that stuff to go back. Now, I haven't seen any of the stuff. Why? Because they started taking it out of the crates, the stuff that was hers out of the crates, and it was a super secret day, and I didn't have the special tag because I didn't need one. Why? Because I've been building boxes, walls, modular wall systems for 7 days in a row now, and I didn't have to go in the room, so I didn't get the super secret pass. I haven't seen anything. This weekend is the big super secret installation too of the rest of this stuff anyway. And so most of us like, we don't want you guys around because they don't trust us. They trusted us around the gold. That's the other thing that astounds me. The security is really high. It's the highest I've ever seen it for any show in 9 years for artifacts. They installed their own door security system, like the locks and everything, okay? And cameras. It's higher than when they brought in a whole exhibit that was nothing but gold. I mean, like Mayan gold and gold coins and this and that and gold bars and whatever. I mean, it was like the whole room was full of gold. They brought guys with guns when they delivered that. I don't know if there were any guns involved with the Princess Diana stuff, but man, the security is way high for this stuff. And that brings up, like, you know, kind of like the hero worship, like why we put people on pedestals, and I don't know. It's very complicated. I'm not going to go into that, but because I'm always looking for ideas, ways to help my employers, Manic Mark's employers, make more money so that they call Manic Mark and have them back, because sometimes, you know, I need a little help to get through because of my personality issues. Anyway, okay, go on. I came up with some great ideas. The first idea, and I'm going to put like a mock-up of it on the screen. There you go, you're looking at it. It's the Manic Mark Princess Diana t-shirt thing. All my ideas are interactive. I want people to feel the experience of the theme of that particular exhibit. And in this case, my first idea that I presented to management is the Manic Mark Princess Diana t-shirt. Okay, now what's so special about that? Every gift shop has t-shirts. Well, as you saw in the photograph, that was me, Manic Mark, on the Princess Diana t-shirt. So with new technology, as the customer goes through the exhibit experiencing the experience, there's one section where you stand there and you have your photograph taken and it superimposes the stuff and it prints on the shirt. Now you're saying, this is only good for little girls and with Barbie doll complexes and older women with the same deal going on, and it should be pink. The t-shirt should be pink, but I'm telling you, as you see, black t-shirt, Manic Mark's face, it's amazing. I think many men are going to be interested in having their... So I got to tell you, I don't know who watches my videos, and I shouldn't go into this, but my wife works with this guy. I'm not going to say his name. I think I'm going to really get along with him quite well, as a matter of fact. But it's interesting that when he heard that Princess Diana was coming into town, her stuff, he's like, oh, I want to go see the dresses. It'll be fabulous. And Diane said to him, asked him the question, are you? And he said, no, I just suffer from low T. Go on. What was I going? Oh, The next idea, the first idea, the Manic Mark Princess Diana t-shirt idea, submitted to management. And then the second idea is, as you all know, Princess Diana crusaded against landmines, and she wanted to eradicate the world from landmines. All the countries that use landmines, which are pretty much every single country that can get a hold of them, she wanted to say, no, don't do that anymore. Okay, so that history should be in the exhibit if it isn't already, and I don't know because all the stuff hasn't gone in, right? But if there is a landmine exhibit, I think that would be cool. And while they're looking at the landmine, what I want to do is have like a little pressure plate right there that boom, like just pops people up a little bit, and there's a big boom, like a sound explosion from like subwoofers and stuff like that. Like, I think that would instill into the viewer what Princess Diana expected people to feel. And the last but not least, the tragedy of Princess Diana in the car wreck with the guy, in the tunnel. I don't even want to go into it because it's so sad. But people need to feel the sadness that was a part of her life. Okay, so I know it would be morbid to have the actual car, which I don't. None of the cases were that heavy, so I don't actually think they brought an actual car wreck to display. And because of that, I thought I would offer. I offered to go to a salvage yard to get a sedan that would be similar to the one that, and so that people could sit in it. And then I expanded on the idea in my proposal presented to management to have one of those mechanical bull ride hydraulic systems installed into the car so the car would do, the gyrations that Princess Diana felt during those last moments. So that people could come away with a deep sense of the tragedy, the seriousness, the tragedy, and oh my God, I can't even believe I just did that. I told myself over and over not to do it, and I went ahead and did it anyway. Okay, there you go. Now, what was the other idea? Oh, no other story. Yes, other stories. I'm going to go through. Why? Because I haven't presented a video in a long time, so I can just combine like 2 weeks worth of videos into 1 week, one video today here on the Manic Mark YouTube video channel. Was the winter. I was going to talk about how horrible this winter's been for everybody, including me, Manic Mark. And it reminds me of the winters of 76 and 77. Okay, statistically in this area, it's not as bad because the river hasn't frozen over. Okay, the Ohio River, which was an amazing event. That hasn't happened, and there hasn't been the snowfall, the accumulation of snow to match. But I think overall the extended period of time that's been cold and the constant snow and the crap and things don't work and things are broken and elderly people and children are suffering badly this year, including me, Manic Mark, who's elderly, who finally understands why frickin' old people move to Florida for the winter. Winter over in a warmer climate. I seriously understand that now. What was the other story? The other story. Oh, the art show. Tomorrow I'm delivering my artwork to the gallery for the art show, and I hadn't heard anything from the gallery owners. I submitted I gave them a PDF with all the sample thumbnails and prices and titles and everything. I didn't hear anything back. I'm like, no. You would think they would communicate a little, but I can understand. It's like the outside art gallery. That's it. Why they wouldn't want to actually communicate with the outsider artists for fear of having to deal with them. Okay. So, but finally, it's like I say, you going to be there? I can drop it off. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see the PDF. They didn't even see it. Okay. And so then they say, this is going to be an insanely good exhibit after reviewing my work. I like that. Insanely good. That's a good way of putting it. But this is like it's a duo exhibit. So there's some other person. And I saw the sample and I read their bio and I'm like, it's a contrast. I don't understand the thinking behind it, but it's going to be highly interesting. How they're going to put this together, because it's not a big space, it's kind of a small space. I'm taking a lot of stuff and I don't know what the other guy's taking. I don't know how they're going to mix it together because I don't understand any of it. Okay. That was the end of that story. Let's go on to the records. Okay. The first record is Environmental Sounds. Is there trains on this one? Oh, what is it? Midsummer Thunderstorm and Wind and Autumn Woods. I can digitize this and it might help me, Manic Mark, sleep at night. The other night I was trying to sleep and I think I ran 3 miles in my sleep. I was moving my legs so much I woke up and I wear socks because it's cold in the house, you know. Because why? Because I can't even get to the fucking wood pile that's in the back because it's frozen solid and the truck will slide off the hillside. It's not that cold in here, but it's getting close and I'm running out of the wood that I brought up. Anyway, this can help Manic Mark sleep. By the way, I was running in my sleep. Did I say that? So much. The socks I was wearing literally caught fire as my feet slid back and forth, causing the friction on the mattress. Okay, now, The Power and the Majesty. This one I may give to my good friend at the record store that I like to go to and haven't been to in a while because of the work I've been doing, trying to make the Princess Diana exhibit one to remember. It's a budget album on do I have this one? This was, you know, another one of those like low-end budget albums. It's the guest star album where they don't have enough music from one and they don't have enough from another and they kind of put it together and you don't, but there's exotic guitar selections with the Platters of all things on this record. Okay, a Bossa Nova record. The cover kind of reminds me of something. I don't know if I have it. It's budget. It's on Grand Prix Records. I know. Okay, Bossa Nova, different selections. That could be fun. Original Stars on Springboard, which was wasn't that kind of low end? There was a whole series of these dudes here. Original Stars. But anyway, it was interesting because it's the end of the world. It's like a film noir, black and white drama cover. Right here, there she is at the end of the world, but she's smiling in the middle of the apocalypse at the end of the world. I have no idea. Now, the last record, I said Half Price Books didn't have any records, but this was a surprise. It was just like the one thing in there, like, oh my God, this was fun. It's a terrific, fun cover. It's a terrific, fun cover. Also an import from France. That's the end of it. Let's take another big swig of, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. What happened? Oh, I bought a new camera. Okay. So here's what I was thinking. I have a cell phone for emergency use. Okay, I don't ever use it. I get the bill out every month, and they say I've used 2 minutes. Okay, I don't even remember using 2 minutes. I think they just put that up there. They send you the bill. I don't do it. They're starting to sell the people that I get. They're starting to sell Apple iPhones. Okay, so it's like $100 for an Apple iPhone. I'm like, oh. If I pay the same amount of money, maybe I can use it to take pictures with, you know, carry it around. So I go there, I click on it, $100 Apple iPhone. They said $100 plus 18 payments of like $80 a month or something like that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it was $25 a month. Anyway, it was one of these things. But I just wanted it because it was just kind of really small and you could just take pictures here and here and here and stop being so stupid. Oh my God. It has Wi-Fi. Okay, that was another reason I bought it. It has Wi-Fi, but I can't make it connect to anything. I click on the OK Wi-Fi thing and it just sits there and it thinks about it forever and nothing happens. So I don't know.
Tequila.